Chad, Thursday. It is chilly here. It is cold. Keegan is shivering there. I actually had to cuddle him a little bit before we started. So it is confirmed I will be adopting Keegan, if you guys were wondering. So we're going to start the process. It is confirmed, Keegs.
Yeah, exciting things ahead, yeah, guys.
How are you feeling, my brother?
Feeling cold, but we here. We got to go again.
It is cold. Is your light on 100? Well, I feel like...
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I would like it to be in the light. We're moving the light. Chad, how's it going? Everyone good? Is Andre in the chat? Where's Andre? Andre Keeks. Andre taught me a new word. This wasn't 100. Was it 100? Oh, was it? Okay. Maybe it's just the light. Is Andre here this morning? Andre, where's Andre? Where's Andre? So yeah, Andre, a very, very exclusive word. We were talking about the 4 hour And he's like, yeah, no, Chris, if it's not prima. I'm like, damn, Andre, that's a pretty exclusive word, prima. We're looking for the prima trades. So that's a word that will be added to my vocabulary. I don't have a big vocabulary with words, but that's definitely one.
It's up there now.
I've embedded it. It's embedded. It will now be processed through various exchanges with the chat. But chat, I hope you guys are well. We're going to get going here. And I think it's going to be a good week. This is actually where the week started. Always going to start. Like I told you guys, if you can just make it to Thursday and Friday, this is now where the economic calendar is going to start ramping up. We had NVIDIA earnings, and things are now getting to the business end of the week. But before we start, as always, we're going to start off with prayer. And you guys know it's pretty standard. Every single morning we're going to start off with prayer. So, chat, let's get ready for the prayer. Bible says if you do not know how to pray, pray this very simple prayer. It's a simple prayer because it's got everything in it. It hits all the spots. It is short. It is concise. You don't even have to think about it. And it goes a little bit like this. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Chat, if you believe it, drop an amen in the chat. Keeks, we already have Neil kicking us off with a young dono. Let's just start off today. Yeah. Neil van der Westhuizen. I don't even think he was on the stream the other day. Neil, big shout out to you, my brother, for being the first guy on stream, the one and only on the YouTube stream. I don't think Neil was on that afternoon when we went back. The guys were asking who was the first viewer, and I said it was Neil, not because he wanted to, but only because we had some exchanges beforehand. And me and Neil actually, that is where the live stream started. You can ask Neil. Me and Neil would jump on a Zoom, and we would trade together. I don't even want to say I was mentoring Neil. I was just helping Neil, and we would trade live on Zoom. And I said, Neil, flip, bro, we can't do Zoom. Just come to YouTube. So there's at least one guy on there. And yeah, Nila, big shout out to you, my brother. A lot of love for you. We're still going to get Neil in here. I did promise, and I don't go back on my promise. When Neil is ready, we're going to get Neil down here in the studio. Believe it or not, we've been chatting backwards and forwards, and he's become a friend, but we've never met in person. That's the beauty of social media. That's the beauty of technology, where you can build relationships sitting thousands, not 1,000, maybe, yeah, it's 1,000, a little bit more than 1,000 kilometers apart. So, Nila, big shout out to you, my brother. Hope you have a blessed week and a blessed day, my brother. Oh, Nila, starting us off here. Chat, let's get going here. Economic calendar. What is happening on the econ calendar this morning? We've got the Eurogroup meeting. I don't know. The Europeans have meetings every second week. They are just meeting and meeting. But I don't know. This Eurogroup meeting, if somebody can get us a schedule, what is dealt with there. Meetings are attended by the Eurogroup president, finance minister of each state of the... Okay. Beautiful. All right. So that meeting is ongoing. We've got some CPI coming out of Spain. I'm just going to take a little sip here, Chad. A little bit of ASMR here for you guys. All right. Hot like my wife. I hope she's listening. Euro Business Climate Index, confidence, economic sentiment. A little bit later, we've got Germany. The Germans, that's CPI index for them. We're going to see what's happening in Germany. And then later this afternoon, nice big chunky deck of data coming out. Big one's going to be GDP. Let's see what the US economy is going to do. And We've got German Baba, President Nagel speaking. But that's at 7. I think we should be off the charts by then. But Chad, that is what we've got going on here. So markets are going to start moving a little bit here. So markets are going to do a number here for us today. Starting off with DXY, Chad. Beautiful. So we had a beautiful pullback yesterday. And I wanna say I'm cautiously bullish. So let's say CB for cautiously bullish. And the only reason why I'm not fully bullish is because we did break above this minor little resistance area. We failed to continue lower. But now what's happening is we're at a previous support area. Okay, so previous support testing now. We didn't close back in the range, so we can still reject and just come all the way back down to this range. Remember what we've been talking about, these ranges that we form, and we can be forming maybe a bigger range here, but I'm cautiously bullish. Little to no top wick on that daily candle, so can the dollar start eking its way back into the fray here? All right, daily low taken, daily pivot taken. There's that breakout zone, also tested, 200 EMA here, so very simple for me. We need to hold this zone right here, that zone there, and we need to break above this 200. All right, very simple. Actually, I want to check what Fed Futures is doing while we at it, chat. It's been a minute since we've checked the Fed Futures. Let's check Fed Futures quickly while we're on this. Let's check what Fed Futures are doing. Okay, still relatively lopsided, 2 to 1. Still expecting a 25 basis point cut. So I want to say that's almost the safer option for the market to position themselves. I think weaker NFP data is going to be better. Going to see a bigger move, because then what's going to happen is this is going to shift back to a 50 basis point. Okay, so the market is almost taking the path of least resistance here to get no surprises. US 30 is a very interesting one, because if I look back on the previous couple of times where we rejected, you can see here, this was the first rejection we had all the way back on the 12th, where it looked like a rejection. We took a previous daily low and then we broke through the resistance area. Okay, that was scenario 1. Then scenario 2, we had exactly the same happen here again, where there was a resistance formed and then we broke through that resistance level. Now again, we've got an area here where we're sitting up against a resistance area here. Let me just make it a little bit bigger for now. Another resistance area breaking a previous daily low. Are we going to see the same thing where we're now going to start breaking through this level? Okay, so that's all I want to note here, is because technically I should be bearish on the day, but I'm going to just be neutral based on past price action. And I want to see what we do here today, if we can get a follow through to the downside, because also yesterday's daily candle closed bearish, but look at this, Chad, we respected this breakout zone. You guys see that? So it was a breakout, the retest is done. So today and tomorrow could be the push we get through this level, or this could actually be the start of a deeper correction. Okay, so just keep your eyes wide open. Let's see what happens. There is the potential to go and fill this wick, but we're going to just take it step by step as we go through the day. We're not going to rush into anything. There's that 4-hour structure break to the downside, but interestingly, we're just right back in the range. So I want to say, for me, how I read price action, we are back in this range, so it is more likely for us to go back here than to go back down. Why do I say that? Because if we were going to go down, the 4-hour rejection there would have resulted in selling pressure coming into the market and not this break back into the range. Okay, So that is what I'm going to go with, neutral to bullish. But the cracker here, or Keeks, we're gonna have to find a name for the morning cracker. Eh? I don't know what we're gonna call the morning cracker.
We're not talking about the grabber now, right?
Yeah. Okay. So it's the grabber crack, because we it's a hybrid now between the grabber and the cracker. So we'll still figure that out. But myself and Keeks, we're looking for a potential sell, because look at where the daily EQ is. Again, similar to yesterday, trading above Asia highs. We want to see rejection first, come back, take Asia lows. Every single day now, Chad, you can see trading above Asia highs. Look where we go. Let me just... sorry, Chad, a little bit of an education section thrown in here today. I just want to highlight it so for you guys to get a lot of bang for your buck here. So I want to quickly do this. So what is the trend that you can see all the way from... it was only Monday where we did not come back. But look here. Trading above Asia highs, and then basically closer to the New York session, we go and we target those Asia lows. All right. So every single day so far this week, we've come back. One thing I have to even notice, Chad, on Monday, even though we were all the way up there, later that night, 7:45, check there, we went for Asia lows as well. So Asia lows, I don't know, something's happening at the Asia lows. Sometimes you don't have to be so low in your life, but US 30 is like Asia lows. We are going to come and give you a chef's kiss, and then we're going to go and do our thing. All right. So far, that is what has been happening. And are we going to get the same today? I would assume that the shorter term, what do they call it? Pattern. Is it pattern, Keeks? We can call it the shorter term pattern, is that we've been doing this, and can we go again, take Asia lows? That's the idea. Yeah. Myself and Keegan will alert you. Keeks, we are looking for the sells, eh?
Yep. I've got my alert set, literally just the break back into Asia highs.
There we go, chat. So this is the key level, previous weekly high right there. Let's just change this back to our standard viewing. There we go. So let's see where we are. Where's the date? Okay, quite a big range to the upside. Okay, Nasdaq daily, Nvidia actually beating earnings quite significantly, but I think the markets, the projected growth is showing to slow. And what I told one of my friends, I said, listen here, the only issue with Nvidia is that so many people were throwing money at it, and it's sitting at the yearly R4. Okay, very, very extended to consider a yearly R4, Chad. But yeah, Nasdaq now rejecting that area. So already taking the previous daily low, now already starting to pull back. Nasdaq for me is a very interesting one. I'm going to be neutral. I want to be bullish. I want to be bearish on it, but I'm going to be neutral because I don't know how much of this has been pricing in some bad earnings maybe, or a little bit of a surprise. So neutral. Order flow is clearly bearish, Chad. We cannot say this is bullish order flow. All right, just look at that. Look at that there. That is bearish order flow, but this can reverse very quickly. All right, so just take that into consideration going into this session. Then Asia highs tested beautifully, pushing up. Here's the 200. All right, there's the 200. Daily EQ is all the way up there. So I'm going to say Asia highs and the 200 right here is going to be your points of reference if you want to trade this dragon. Me personally, Nasdaq is like that naughty child. I think it's usually the third child, eh? Keegs, it's the first child, the firstborn, the secondborn. Yeah, the thirdborn is usually the aggressive one. Doesn't comply to any one of the first two kids. Nasdaq is that third child, and if you think about it, it is actually the third child because you've got the Dow Jones, you've got the S&P, and Nasdaq was the newer one. So this is the naughty one. So if you want to trade it, these are the two levels that you want to focus on for Nasdaq. Then the last one here for me on gold. Chad, dude, it is absolutely horrific scammy price action. Yesterday closing bearish below the monthly R1. This monthly R1 remains a key level. I don't know what to tell you guys. On a technical front, we should actually be bearish. Why? Because this is considered a fake out. But similar to what we had with US30 is that, look at this. Every single time we think we're back inside the range, look at this. We break above. We think we're back inside the range. And then gold is like, whoop, I'm going to do it one more time. And then like this now as well. We break out of the range and everyone gets bullish, and now we think we're back in the range. Now everyone wants to get bearish, and then gold is like, no, we go up again. So gold for me is a little bit confused. Monthly R1 for me is the key. Let's check on the 4 hour. Let's check on the 4 hour here. Okay, the 4 hour closing above the monthly R1. Hey Chad, it is interesting here. What I told Andre this morning was that I said, Andre, we've got a bit of a 4 hour range here. Let me just draw it out for you guys. So this is the range that we are working with currently. Okay. So I told Andre my only concern is we're back in the range. He wanted to buy this, which is not wrong. But I said, consider this. The 4 hour technically broke structure here. All right. That was the structure break here. So at any stage, can we from here somewhere just go back low again to take out that structure, all right? But also what I told Andre, why I don't like the buys as of yet, we haven't retested the bottom end of this range. We haven't tested the weekly pivot, and that's my only concern. So gold, very ranging, very rangy. 5 minute time frame. Let's just check what we have on the 5 minute. Okay, Asia highs being tested, holding currently. EMAs are pointing up. Everything is pointing towards bullish price action. The 15 minute even is now trading above that 200. All right, and then the 5 minute. Let's check the grid here real quick. I'm almost done, Keek. Sorry, man.
Alright, sure, bro.
I'm talking a lot here this morning. There's that monthly R1. We already technically almost tested that moving away. So I want to say, Chad, two levels that I want to monitor this week. And Wednesday, I just want to see where's our weekly high at. Okay, Wednesday was the weekly high. Yeah. Was it?
What's that?
Yeah. Wednesday we formed the weekly high so far. Chad, so I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't necessarily want to see gold trading back here. I don't want that. I actually want to see a continuation above 25.20. And if we can hold above 25.20, I'm going to be super bullish on this going into the rest of the session. But I would say, though, if we start trading below here, I'll take some stabs at the short as well to try and go for Asia lows. Yesterday, where did we go yesterday? Okay, yesterday was scammy. So yeah, those are my two levels, Chad. No trade range in here for me. It's going to be buys above here. It's going to be sells below here. So very simple for me going into the session. But Chad, that is the analysis from me. Over to Keegs. Keegs, the floor is yours.
Alright guys, so yeah, starting it off with DXY. So very simple, what am I going to be looking for here today? DXY, as I said to you guys, I'm still looking at this weekly pivot daily area. We had the big move yesterday, coming out, taking out these little highs of these candle closures, now getting back up over here. So as I said, still going to be looking for the buys on DXY or the bullish momentum. If you do look on the daily candle, we are trading bearish at the moment, but holding this daily pivot with no top wick. So we want to just take note of that. No top wick. We've obviously got a nice gap here on the top side, as you can see. So us to trade down, holding the daily pivot. If we get some nice closures in here, I think DXY is definitely going to start bringing over that momentum later. Knowing again, guys, we do have fundamentals on the line today, so there is going to be something interesting to really drive that volume. And again, that's the thing we've had. We spoke about the problem with this last week was that you have price, but price not sure where it wants to go. Now that the fact you've got fundamentals, you've got a driving force behind that. So definitely going to see some nice, clear, straight moves today. Obviously the gap on the top side over here, holding the 200, holding the daily pivot, straight momentum down to Asia lows. So what I'd like to see is the hold here, basically going back up to Asia highs untested. And if we can hold above Asia highs, very simply previous daily highs. And as you said, there's that weekly pivot key area. Came close to it yesterday, falling a little bit short, but I think we'll definitely get back up to that. Going over to the indices, indices for me, NASDAQ, a lot of guys asking me, what about NASDAQ with the NVIDIA earnings coming out? And I said to you guys, bearish. We saw the moves come out. NASDAQ trying to fight back now. Again, guys, I'm not going to say anything else about it, but you're going to just see it play out. We are trading back down now, having just this little bit of a gap fill. Again, you got the 200 up here we can see, and again the nice EQ right there at this breakaway candle. So good chance we're going to see some reversals around there. On the 15, again, I am still bearish on these pairs, guys. So we're going to look at the moves happening over here. One-way momentum, we are trading. So we want to first identify, obviously there's nothing right here. This is clear momentum for the charts. So very good chance we can see the move upwards, daily pivot, even the EQ, as we're talking about, where the 200 gives the time to catch up. We also are under the previous weekly low. So either go for these areas, maybe a bounce with the previous weekly low, holding that under the EQ, and just start stepping its way all the way back down. Asia lows untested, and the move back to the downside. US 30, again, almost the same thing for me. The difference is, guys, as much as we are holding these levels, we want to take note of this. So we had a massive move to the top side, big rejection. Another day, traded up, couldn't even close above these bodies. I hold the rejection. Another day, had that last little bit of a sweep, and then the bearish closure. Now today, again, trying to trade back up. The thing for me is, as much as we are doing this over here, we can see on the 4 hours, we are going lower every single time. Yes, with the little retests, but momentum is still always shifting with the bodily closure. So for me, the fact we are battling, we keep talking about this on the sense that the more tests you get, the weaker it's going to get, which is 100% true. But at the same point in time, how many times are you also going to go around and say, okay, clearly the buyers are going to step out of it because they can see the sellers are not letting them get through here. So again, for me, I actually am going to say we can probably look at a bit of a retest, but I personally am going to stay bearish on this. I don't see that turnaround coming now. We spoke about this in our previous weekly high. We're going to obviously want the retest to come in. From the break of the 200, you've had no retest. Asia highs, breakaway, no retest. So where we're trading now, good chance we're either going to see the move back down. Again, retest of previous weekly high. If that holds, you can see that potential move to the top side. Otherwise, as I said, alerts are set for me. I want to just see the break back into Asia highs with a closure below. And that's where I'm going to look for the sells, purely because that's your move. Then you've held the previous weekly high, and we are then going to trade further down. Obviously, the range, daily pivot EQ in the middle, so we can expect a big day today. Asia lows untested, and again, want to have this level down here, 41,000 tested again. So going to be an interesting one for me. I think we can get some big moves. It's just a case of where can we get in and be impatient. Then lastly, with gold we spoke about it, guys. I am more bearish now. We've been closing bearish. We've had that big rejection move, closing at the weekly pivot. As much as we're trading bullish now, things are still in a bit of a neutral ground because of how aggressive things are moving. You've got that weekly pivot over here, which you're holding. You are back above this level, but at the same time, we are back at the monthly R1. So we really are stuck at a range at this point. So we're going to have to be careful of how we go about this, but almost similar to US 30, I think if we get any types of closures back into Asia highs, I'm going to look for the sells again. Asia lows untested, the EQ daily pivot all over here, so we can see those retests coming for that. Again, Asia lows done, this level of support, no retest on the breakaway. So for me personally, another move to the downside. Again, we are seeing all the EMAs catching up, so very good chance we can see that catch up and the crossovers coming in very, very soon. So again, bit of a mix-up on the charts today, but I think, as we say, fundamentals finally back on the board. We're going to see some clear movement and what we're looking for, but that is everything from our side.
Keegan just doing a shift. All right. Chad, we're going to get going soon. Oh, Chad, what am I doing? Markets are open and in motion, baby. It is time for the official. Is this round 7?
7, yeah.
Is it round 7?
Yeah, 7.
Lucky 7, Chad. It is round 7. Ding, 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 ding. Fight. There we go, baby. We are open and in motion here. No JC trade for me this morning. Hang Seng closing flat. Nikkei closing flat. So, yeah, indecision. So, nothing there from me. All right. So, let's just quickly check here. Let's just check there. Alright, ski Chad, here we go, baby. Here we go. Let me just a lot going on here on my screens. Alrighty, Chad. I'm gonna take my first stab here at the grab as we move up here.
Already.
Yeah. Remember what I said that
Wait,
first.
What are you taking it on?
Huh?
What are you taking it on?
US 30.
Oh, you change on gold. That sounds like, wait, what are we looking
Oh,
at?
no, sorry, Chad. Yeah, let me just. Okay, there's my first position. This is the grabber, Chad. The Grabski. And I will add, there's one more position that I will add a little bit later. I am targeting as a minimum, I will give you 41.66. That is 41.166. All right. That's going to be my minimum target that I will be going for. And I will be adding somewhere here, Chad, right in the middle. A little bit of a pullback play. We went through this, so that is the trade right there. I just want to drag my stops here quickly. All right, there we go. Let me just drag the take profit. 41.66. Okay, 41.166. Let's make it 41.170. And we're going to add some positions right in the middle there. Just scale in. Okay. The idea was shared. All right, so there we go, Chad. Is it... Here we go. We haven't even gone through the fundamental, Chad. Yeah, let me apologize to Dylan Savage, Slasher Cakes, and BG. Let's quickly blitz through it, Chad. We'll monitor the charts here shortly. GBP USD is on a gradual recovery mode as the US dollar resumes the downside. Focus shifts now to US Q2 GDP data for the fresh trading impetus in GBP USD. Gold price rebounds above 2,500 in Thursday's Asian session. Rising Fed rate cut expectations and ongoing conflicts in the Middle East underpin the yellow metal. Firmer US dollar might limit gold's upside. Sashi Cakes just founding some peaches there for us. Bevan hosts BG, Europe's recent gains poised for further downside. JPY trades mild losses near 144.50 ahead of US Q2 data. Aussie dollar remains capped under 0.6800. Bevan hosts silver price attracts some buyers above $29. Focus on US GDP data. Fed's positive. Inflation has more room to decline. WTI edges lower to near 75 amid China demand concerns, Libya supply risks. Bevan hosts as well here saying Nvidia earnings analysts maintain bullish view even as guidance disappoints. Asian stocks fall as Nvidia rattle tech, but overall losses are limited. Dylan Savage saying Apple ordering components for a much higher number of iPhones than last year. Nikkei reported on Thursday as the technology giant prepared for an artificial intelligence-driven boost to sales. I don't know, Chad. Everyone is on this AI thing, but anyways, we'll get on it as well. Asian chip-making stocks sink, tracking Nvidia losses, GDP jobless claims, and pending home sales data due today. In other news, in other news, SA Forex influencers now seen walking the streets with cardboard signs. This country does not fail to surprise. Who's that, Bevan? Just let me know, dude. What are the guys doing? The fate of a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas is largely a question that is going to be answered by the leader of the Palestinian militant group. Deputy CIA Director David Cohen said on Wednesday, "Is Vault Fund a server down? I can't proceed to payment." No, it should be fine. Let me have a look. All right, Chad, here we go. I will let you guys know if I add any positions to the grabber here. I don't know if Keegan has entered. Keegan will let us know when he's going to enter. DXY ramping up beautifully here. Gold. All right, gold. I'm actually going to set some alerts for us because we're going to have quite a bit going on here this morning. Keeg's not in yet. Keeg's? No, okay. Keeg's is not in yet. All right, let's get some alerts in here. 25:15. All right, not only once, we want the trigger. What is this? No, man. Yeah, big shout out to the boys doing the fundamental chat for us every single day, Chad. They are in here. The grub is not disappointing. Like I said, if Keegan enters and where he is going to close potential, I'm adding. All right, guys, that is the new rule. So, Chad, who's been taking the grubber kicks in the morning, because they have been producing a number for the boys. Let me just quickly check here. Somebody's saying that challenges are down. Let's check. We'll check for you guys.
Bev, you can give it in, bro. If you know doing a direct call out gonna start a war. Hey, bro, we're not scared of a direct call out.
What's a direct call out? Alright, Ski. No, dude, so if you use Praxis, it's fine. If you use Praxis, it's fine. Let's quickly check. I know Paygate is a little bit of an issue. That should be sorted shortly. Paygate's one of the newer PSPs that's been onboarded. That's also going to have Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, Capitec Pay, all of that. So Paygate, quite a big one that's joining. Visa, let's check Visa quickly. Quite excited for Paygate. Okay, Visa also working, brother. So just check, let me know there in the chat. Okay, what's happening here?
Yet Bev. Oh,
Yo,
my
Bev. Yo, Bev. Yo, Bev. Bev. Baby. Bevawana. Sure. No, Chad. Yeah, we just focusing here on our own lane. So, yeah. Don't even want to get involved with anything there. I think we're good. I'll pass on that. Yes, bro. Yo, Chris, I'm on phase 2 of the challenge. Currently in the blues. I'm holding a buy. Gavin Kemp, incredible, my brother. I bumped into Clint live on TikTok. He was analyzing. Yeah, shame, Clint. Going long for the gold news. Must just retest and we're moving long the whole day. Okay. For me, it can still do a lot of things. I'm not. This is a no trade range for me. In this range, I'm not doing anything. All right. So this is the range where I just sit on my hands. Okay. Already at euros, Chad. It is early start to the day. Keegs, how do we get to euros so early? How did this happen?
To be fair, bro, it's because this thing has a much longer session than New York. Like our analysis, all that's a lot longer.
Oh yeah.
If you think about it, we start off with 8, it's now 20 past. Like by this time, we're almost getting ready to wrap up New York session.
I've been taking them. Thanks, geez. To you, beautiful. More guys. I don't know if you spoke about it already, but Mr. Festex is having. Chad, save your money. Save your money. Do me a favor. You guys can go onto Telegram. Save all of your money. Go onto Telegram. There is Gloomy from Trading Hub that has got maybe. I'm actually going to share his channel here. Gloomy has literally every single course that is available on the market is on his trading on Telegram. I don't know if it's right or if it's wrong. I would ever say if it's difficult, Chad. It is difficult. Is it wrong to leak somebody else's work? I think if the guys producing the content is genuine, I think it is wrong. But I think if it's one of the status quo type of guys, then it's not right. It's right. But if it's somebody that's doing good business, I would say that is wrong. But I think he does do his due diligence. So go check it out. If you want to know how Clint trades, so Clint basically took AstroFX's course, so you can go and check for the AstroFX course on Trading Hub there. And then secondly, he started using QBanks. So there was a time when he was a big Astro fanboy. You can even see on AstroFX's thing, like he was at one of their student meetups. Basically rewrapped the entire course, put it into his course, and then later on he took QBanks' course, and then also rewrapped QBanks' course into his thing. So the thing with him was for many years he used the funds of the courses and the signals he was selling to still figure out the trading. So he was testing a lot of stuff every other month. It's like version 2.0, version 3.0, then the bot. So yeah, I think that was a very low risk way of actually teaching yourself how to trade. So while you are still a student, you are also a mentor. So you mentor and you learn. That's the economy of how these guys work. He has every course he exposes. Yes, Gloomy, I consider a friend of the channel. You would have also seen that he shares a lot of our stuff. Yeah, it's if you don't have anything to hide, then none of these guys should be an issue for you. Rolio Jack, Ridal Fix, Gloomy. If you are doing the right thing, none of these guys should scare you. and it's weird how the boys are taking every effort to try and get Rydal off Instagram, trying to take Gloomy. That's I think Gloomy's third Instagram account, so the boys pay to take it down. So yeah, very, very interesting times. They're fixing the industry 100%. 100%. Your course is extremely easy to leak to. Guys should do something about it. It's not a course, Bugatti. It's not a course. It's educational content for you guys. If somebody wants to leak it, that's the unfortunate thing about life is if you leak something that is of value that you paid for, that is, you either don't respect the guys doing the work, but you can't ring fence everything. So yeah. Yeah, at least if you leak it to somebody that's that really needs it. I'm looking for Salon Gold, brother. So I told you this is what I'm looking at. So I'm not looking to do anything in here. In here, this entire range is a no trade range for me. So I'm not doing anything in here. I'm only looking to do something here and something there. That's the two scenarios that I'm looking at. But in here, there's nothing for me. That's why I've set the alerts. I'm not gonna try and get into something here, get myself into trouble. So alright, ski. Let's see what we can get here. JC opening up beautifully here. Something that I want to just show you guys. Okay, boom, there. Okay, opening range here. I'm still waiting for my funds to reflect in the JSE account. I will let you guys know how it goes with the other broker where we can trade the JSE. But there's your opening range. Like I told you guys yesterday, the short I took was here. The opening range was up there. Opening range was up there and down here. Alright, we were expecting bearish price action. So what happened was there was your initial rejection off the opening range. Then we had a little bit of a fake out. Then we rejected there and came all the way down back into the range. So we're going to monitor this. I'm going to paper trade it unless if by, okay, it's still not in. If by some miracle the funds reflect before, if the trade is valid still, we'll take it. All right, US30 pushing up. All right, there is our add zone. That is where I will add the last position. So I will let you guys know when I've entered my scaling, and that will be the last position. So I just want a little bit higher. If we can get another break in here, something like that, that's going to be beautiful. Something like that. Nice little punch up there. So that is what I'm waiting for here. Okay. There we go. Beautiful.
So my only thing is, guys, with regards to that thing of a 50 Rand deposit. My first thing is, what type of game are you trying to play? Isn't there a slot machine where you put 50 bucks in? Like in today's world, like come on guys, if that's what you want to be doing, I'm pretty sure you can do a little bit more than that.
50, Hotspot. Okay, I'm gonna give you credit. 50 is at least there's skin in the game. I would suggest, I don't know if Vault Markets has got a cent account. You can take 50 Rand and trade a cent account. That's at least gonna give you some room to breathe with the trade. But a proper return. I've said it before, guys. So no hate, guys. A lot of people have different financial situations. So 50 Rand for one person is maybe not money, but for another person, it is a amount of money. So what I'm saying is, if it's 50 Rand, start saving into that account if you know how to trade. I told it to Mo as well. I said the idea is, as you save some money, let's say you can save some money, 100 Rand, and you know how to trade. I'm not saying you're still learning and you're gambling, because then don't do that. But then let's say this month you've got an extra $100, you throw it into your account and you slowly grind. It's going to take you maybe 2 to 3 years, but you're going to put in a grind. And let's say you do a little odd side job, or you sell something and you start building up that account using proper risk management, not over leveraging the account. I would say with a small account like that, I would personally risk anywhere between 5 to 10% of the account, because it's so small. And I'm saying, again, it's not financial advice. If you guys haven't seen the disclaimer, please check the disclaimer. I'm just saying for me. 5 to 10%, the account is relatively small. You can't be risking 0.5% on a 100 Rand account. So you're gonna have to take some bigger risks initially, and I can promise you, if you stick with it and you are diligent and you're disciplined, in 2 to 3 years, what could happen is you could slowly but surely start seeing some good returns. And then maybe even what you do is, let's say you have a good month, take that 500 Rand or whatever you made, go and buy a prop firm challenge, and then try and leverage it that way. So Hotspot, there's nothing, dude, there's nothing wrong with depositing that. All I'm saying is you're asking about a decent return. In the investment world, we talk about percentages. It's irrespective of the monetary value. So decent returns is percentage based, not Rand or dollar based. Chad, I haven't added. I will let you guys know when I add. Just want to see something like this. There's no emotion involved risking. Bevan, dude, I tend to disagree. 50 Rand is maybe all that somebody has. So you can't assume. You can never ever assume that 50 Rand for someone is nothing. Dude, yeah, you can never assume. Because remember, Chad, sorry man, I don't want to go too long on this, but the thing is, you cannot view somebody else's situation through your own lens of life. All right? Because remember, you in a completely different situation, so you cannot view it through your lens. You got to see what it's like for that person. And I think that's where, I don't know if Jeremy is on here. Jeremy made a very good point when he was down here, and we were talking about, we always think that everybody's got a beautiful facility where they sit comfortably with 2 screens and they maybe have an additional screen here. But Jeremy told us, he's like, think about the guy that is trading with you guys live in the afternoon, that's busy jumping on a taxi to go to his work in the afternoon. And think about that guy that's sitting in the back of a taxi. He's got a little bit of money in his trade account. He's sitting cramped up. He's trying to watch the stream. Maybe he's got some earphones on. He needs to toggle between his YouTube. He needs to toggle between his trade account. So never ever scope something through your own lens and make a yeah, I don't know, my words are very limited, but you can't make a judgment call on somebody else's situation. Bro, I'm here. Let's jump on. Chad, let's get Mr. Wisdom himself here in the Discord. Give me a second, Jeremy. Give me a second here. Jeremy, let's go into the live call section on Project G, my brother. I think that's going to be the safest for us. That's going to be the safest. And then let me just bring the music down a little bit here. Let me just bring the music down here and bring Jeremy up a little bit. Jeremy, good morning. Can you hear me? Chad, give me a second. I just want to see if I think I might have still have Discord muted. Jeremy, give me 1 second. Okay, no, Jeremy is not talking on his side, so let's just wait, Chad. We'll see now. I'm not rich, but I got $50 in USD to add to his 50 Rand account. Okay, Chad, I'm going to have to stop you guys there quickly. Okay, so trying to fund somebody else's account is also not the right thing to do, because if the brother's still learning how to trade, giving him that $50 to put into a trading account is maybe not the right thing. Maybe if his situation is in dire straits, tell him to rather use that $50 to go and buy food or something for his family. But yeah, don't take money, put it into something risky where it could have been used for something. All right, so that's why I'll just say use wisdom. Okay, if somebody's got a gambling issue, I'm not gonna say, hey bro, here's another 5K. Maybe your luck turns around and then you can feed your family. Okay, so all right, Chad, Jeremy, can you hear me? Let me just check.
Morning, bros. Morning to the G's family. It's a good Thursday morning, and I see the guys are coming in hot with some good questions and some good perspectives and point of view. So I'm going to just jump in as quick as I can and sort of just get an understanding. Hotspot, I appreciate your question, bro, and I think it's good for us to get content or context of what we're trying to do. It seems like on the lower LSM, guys are getting introduced to this new money system and the scheme, and also guys that don't come from access or come from capacity, that don't have a lot of reserve, views the conversation a little bit differently. And I agree with you, Chris. 50 Rand to someone is just as good as a week's meal compared to other people where 50 Rand is a packet of sweets. There's two different value points in life when we measure these things. But I think if we're looking at the context really well for all of us, it doesn't matter what Rand value it is, there's a difference between confidence and competence. I can have confidence to do anything. I can build confidence because I gear myself up mentally in those spaces. But when I'm competent in the things, my confidence comes naturally. So if I'm competent in my chart time and I'm competent in my strategy and I'm competent in my ecosystem where the guys see the same thing, what becomes a risk model to me doesn't exist anymore. And when we're talking about money added to that, it becomes a conversational scale. So to Hotspots, my brother, he has a beautiful channel with a beautiful community that has a lot of content. That content is going to give you confidence once you become competent in executing 1 or 2, 3, 4 strategies. Don't look at the Rand value, look at the percentage. Don't look at all of the BMWs, the Lamborghinis others have. Just try and find a way for us to figure out that one specific strategy that allows you to add value to your trading aspect and build on this community. This community is here to see you become the best version of yourself, and nothing else matters. So if today you have to eat potatoes and pay 50 Rand, it's okay. We're with you. Tomorrow when you're hitting the 50 million, we're still going to be with you. And we're going to celebrate your journey across for whatever it is. But at this point in time, when we're sharing some nuggets, it's just at a point of perspective. And our perspective is, you are amazing, brother. Follow the journey, stick to the process. It's gotten us to where we are, and it's going to take us a lot more further. Chris, appreciate you, boys. Thank you very much, man.
Thanks, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chad. Bev. Sorry, man. No, don't stress. I'll never get offended or anything here. I think all of us have our hearts in the right place. So I think it's good that we have these type of conversations, and it's good. There's different. So don't ever feel like, oh, you struck a chord. No, don't stress, brother. We know a lot of times we've got our own idea, and sometimes we get stuck in our own reality, and we don't have perspective. It's something that we spoke about, myself and Mo and Andy in this week. We were chatting about him, chatting with him, and again, it's just about perspective, standing a little bit back, moving yourself away from the object to get a clearer view, to say, okay, this is what it's about. So don't stress, brother. We as a community here, and we honestly we respect each and everyone. Like we said, always it's always our duty to put respect on people, whether you black, yellow, white, green, whatever religion, whatever income bracket. It's a human life. Like for instance, yesterday, I don't want to make this deep, but Mo's girlfriend, a family member, passed away at I can't name the business. I could get into some hot water, but while at work, something fell on him and crushed him, and I said, and I asked Mo, "Are you right, bro?" And he said, "Yeah, I didn't really know the guy," and I said, "Mo, it's still sad." Because it's a life, it's a young life, and sometimes we forget that that people's lives matter. And driving to work this morning, and I saw a sticker, "Free Palestine," on the one lady's car in front of me, and I'm thinking, there's a lot of backwards and forwards with that, and I'm asking myself, and this is while I'm driving now. And I'm thinking we tend to forget the value of a life because it's not somebody close to us. But imagine somebody close to you passes away or a life is lost, how you would feel. But now just because that person is not in your immediate circle, that life does not matter. I don't know if you guys catch me on this, but so that's why I say every single life matters. It's not just about you, me, myself, and I. It's about the broader thing of life. Okay, so bot running USD 30. All right. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look ski. What the bot is doing. Guys, we actually have a meeting today. Myself, Hanu, and Linda. Hopefully. Hanu sending me some exciting stuff yesterday. We in the phase of, there's a lot of brainstorming going on, so there's going to be a lot of development around the bot. Price model prediction 41,259. 41,259. So it's somewhere
Is
here.
that for US 30?
Yeah, I put it on US 30 for a bit.
Sheesh.
All right. But yeah, chat. Sorry, man. That got a little bit deep, but I sometimes feel like we need to have these type of conversations. But as always, Jeremy dropping some gems there for us. Why you trade US index in London session? Need to trade DAX. All right. Yes, brother. Amen. First, Bison, agree, 100%. 100%.
Don't make that mistake again, bro.
No, we going, yeah. I apologize. We should be doing that. You got us a meeting with us too later in the evening. Don't forget. Yeah, I've got you guys. Keegan is out for tonight. You guys will just be getting a full serving of the bull tonight. Thank you for that comment, Kribo. It's a pleasure, my brother. It is a pleasure, my brother. We need it. This makes us, yes, Jeremy, 100%, 100%. Chad, not going to add here yet, eh? Not going to add here yet. I'm looking to the left-hand side. Price can shoot a lot higher. Not going to add here. Unless I see something here on the left-hand side. It's looking more like somewhere here. Somewhere here I might add a last little bullet there. Somewhere there. If it gets there, but it needs to push now. Like in the next 3, 4, 5 minutes. But I will let you guys know. Not going to add there. Things are shifting a little bit here on the other side. So if we can break here, if we can get a nice, I want a strong punch, chat, similar to what we had yesterday. I want to see a strong punch getting everybody bullish, and then I want to add one more to the grab ski. Okay, gold still in the range there. What is the JSE doing? Let's check that opening range. All right, first little bit of rejection there on the opening range. So let's see. Have the funds landed? Not yet. The eagle has not yet landed. All right, let's check 50 seconds and then we'll see what this US30 is going to do. Hey dude, we ran out of our playlist quite quickly here this morning. Top 30. Let's add this to the queue. Here we go. You still haven't entered, eh, Keeks? Oh, but you waiting for Asia highs, eh?
Remember, I always say there has to be something for me to reject off of. So right now we're in clear
air.
Clear air.
Alright, ski. Alright, Chad, let's see. Bot Linda is running the OG version. Let's check. Let us see. What is Bot Linda telling us here? Oh. Prediction close. 41,301. Oh. It is showing it wants to move higher. Models do not agree. Possible error high 41,322. Price model prediction 41,301. Somewhere up there. Yeah, Chad, I've got a level more or less here. 41,242. This is more or less where I will go break even based on the cracker. So this is going to be my break even level. And I'll go break even there. It's not a lot of pips though, but we can grind higher quite a bit here. So it's 23 points. I will go break even there. And it's not a case of it's one and done. If it then comes back again somewhere here, I will add again. Okay, so this is the break-even point. There's that daily zone we spoke about on the daily, this little gray block there. So that is the trade here. Gold is still grinding here. What is DXY doing? DXY, okay, there's that 200 tested, held. So let's see. Asia highs is up next. Can the dollar make a break through here? I'm just going to go P quick, Keegs.
Got you, bro.
For the TP. PP for the TP.
Let's see what happens. Keys, why so quiet today? Peter, I'm being strict to myself, bro. I've been doing a lot of risks and things like that. I said to Chris yesterday, playing around, doing things, going against my rules. And as much as it's been there, it's nice, but just got to get some things like back on focus again. Let's call it that. So I'm not doing anything 50-50 anymore. Trying like I'm sticking to my rules full on, and we're gonna trade it properly. So yeah, it's just a case of purely waiting for my TPs, waiting for my entry points. But yeah, literally also just getting some other work stuff done on the side right now. Bro, it really is the bro. Just came and left. Yeah. Bro, really is the bro just came and left. Which guy we talking about? Wait, which bro are we talking about? I'm missing something here, guys. Solo from Chris today. First Basm, I'm holding. Oh, what about the guy? Do you guys know who it is? Are you guys saying just because he came in, said his thing and dipped? Keys, you're not interested in this trade. Sorry, only enjoying in being a hectic morning. Not that I'm not interested, just my entry criteria, I don't enter it there. That's all. So I'm still gonna have to wait a little bit to get my entry. Bev, don't expose the man. So, hey, you guys know all these boys, yeah?
What is that?
These pip and dippers.
Dipping and pipping. I'm in Australia as well, Chris. I'm doing 1 hour candle close. If close above 280, I'm out. Okay. Sure, back on euros again. Sheesh. Euros. I feel like euros is a song that can make or break you. I am trading gold too. Okay. Let's see what the JSE is doing. 30 seconds, then we'll see what the next prediction is. JSE. Alright, Chad, there's that opening range break. Let's see if it holds your weekly pivot there as well. So, nice. Nice little breakout here. We're going to see have the funds landed. No. Chris, do you maybe know a guy named Ewald van der Westhuizen? Ewald van der Westhuizen. Ewald. From P. Ewald, I know it. Ewald. I went to church with the Ewald. Just logging into my Facebook quickly. Password. What is my password? Ewald. Let me see. Ewald. I just don't know what his surname is. No. Sorry, I'm thinking of Ewald. Luke. Yeah, sorry, Luke. Ewald van der Westhuizen. No. Chris, do you invite people on the podcast that is good traders on Vault Funder? For example, do you look at some traders' history if you think they are good? No. The podcast with the traders is a little bit tough at this stage, just from a compliance perspective, because we've had a lot of interviews, and the guys give financial advice, and you can't put that on a platform that's because remember, Vault Funder is a regulated FSP, so you cannot put anything in your platform that is basically construing financial advice. So yeah, we're sitting with the compliance to try and figure it out, to get a guideline, to also tell the participants like, hey, we can't border on you giving advice or saying I trade this or this, that's seen as advice. So I wish we had the time to honor and bring perspective to what happened here so effortlessly. This community impacts really people, and sharing different worldviews is transformation. Jeremy, amen, my brother. That is ultimately... Okay, sorry, Chad, what did the bot say? Wait, it's gonna do its magic. What did it say? Wait, models do not agree. Possible price model. Did I miss the prediction, Anu? He is my director, but you look and sound exactly the same, separated at birth. Okay. Ivan, send me a picture on on Instagram. I would love to see it. If there's a doppelganger, I would love to see it, man. Maybe we were separated. I don't know. Maybe he's my twin. So yeah, send me a photo, Ivan. Hello, Keeks. Which lot size you suggest to use for a 10k funded account? Hey, Chad. I don't know why you guys want us to tell you what to risk. Hey, Rox knows how to calculate lot sizes. Chris, you called it Carl. I apologize. The neural net. Sorry. Did I miss anything in the chat? Yeah, chatted to Liesel. So I'm going to see, we're going to get Liesel. Interesting. Liesel actually has got many, many years of experience in trading. So Liesel is a little undercover trading machine.
Hey.
Yeah, Chad, I almost think Liesel has got more experience than me trading, believe it or not. So when you pray for a female trader, then God is like, all right, Chris, I'm going to give you one that is more experienced than you. Here you go. So, yeah, we're going to chat to Liesel. It's going to be good. I don't think we've had a female trader on the pod as of yet. So I think that's going to be an awesome one.
Yeah.
Sell order. Oh, both models indicate a downward trend, placing a sell order. Interesting. 41,232. It's expecting price to come all the way down. Yeah. All right. Where's this playlist? All right. Let's check JSE. All right, Ski coming back into the opening range, rejecting the EQ, rejecting the 200 EMA. All right, let's see here, Chad. One thing I must note is that the Hang Seng did close down for a bit and then started trading positive. So, going to be interesting to see what the JSE is going to do here this morning. Maybe a little bit of a fake out here. Let's see what the retest does here on the back end. Oh yeah, Chad, what I wanted to come back to is myself and Keegan had a chat this morning, and to completely be non-biased, like we've said before, Vault markets obviously not perfect. It also has its flaws, but both of us have now traded or dabbled with some other big brokers. And Chad, I don't know. Keegan had issues with another big broker with his deposit. I'm having an issue now. I deposited this morning. The deposit is just gone. I used the EFT function. They're investigating it now. I sent the proof of payment, all of that. Also, big broker. Not a small time broker. Been around for many years. So I don't know if it's a South African thing, but yeah, it is just incredible that you make a deposit, it shows successful, and then it's like, okay, we're going to put you on this path of support emails just to get your funds in. So let's see.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work too well.
Liesel is an OG. She is definitely an OG, believe it or not. Liesel is an OG. The first time I saw Liesel's name was on one of the lives. Usually when, I don't know if Radel still does the lives, but I love tuning in for his lives, and I would always see that he would specifically take the time to greet Liesel. And also comments and in the chat was always...
was Liesel part of like Radel's community?
Yeah, I don't know if I can say community, but Liesel's been around, I think, longer than most. I think longer than most of us. So I think Liesel has seen a lot of bullshit. I think she's maybe at the stage where nothing surprises her. So let's check here. Dollar index, interesting. US 30. Yeah, Chad, if we, the way it's trading now, 41,315, this is just moving up and up. So what I will say is, if we do not get that move that we're looking for to the downside, and we start trading somewhere here, I will actually take a fresh position that I wanted to add here, but I will actually go half my lot to have another full 60 points. So not just 30, because 30 is tight these days on US 30. So I would go half of what I wanted to add here in the middle, but still have the potential then to go all the way to this level down here. If it gets to that stage, because Keegan would know what I'm seeing here. It's flatlining a little bit, Keegs. You check that. So
Yeah,
we're not
looking the best.
Yeah, we're not getting that explosive move to the upside. I like these aggressive moves up with no retrace, because it tells me there's a lot of wiggle room for us to go break even. But if it's grinding like this, it can just grind and grind and grind. So you don't necessarily... I don't like this. You want to see the explosive moves. Let's check here the Chad ints on the broker. I will let you guys know. Let me just get through this. Let me just get the funds at least into the account. Let me actually see if they've emailed me. Therefore, I have to say, Vault is honestly tops with that.
No, they have been.
You deposit, your funds are there. If there's an issue, you go on quickly. Your funds are signed within minutes. Dear Chris, thank you for your email. Please note that we are checking your deposit with the payment provider. Once we will have updates, I will get back to you. Thank you. All right. Are we doing a broker blacklist? No.
That would be quite funny.
It starts. No, man. No. AT wants to choke me. Chris, check gold. Yeah, gold is still nothing here for me, brother. Still nothing here for me. Nothing on gold. DXY. Also a little bit messy here this morning. A little bit messy. Let's check that JSE. Yeah, that's not really the retest is up there. I see a retest there.
Slow day on the markets, bro.
How's Vault Funders withdrawals? Ivan, weird question there. How do you mean how's Vault Funders withdrawals? It's a very broad-based question. I don't know how to answer that correctly. Kalen, yeah, had a big fight with the dev team last night. Some of the code broke because we're running 2 dashboards live concurrently. So with the complete switch over to the new one, a lot of the code, there were breaks in the code. So yeah, we actually busy checking all of that out. So hopefully, I don't know if we can still do it this week, but hopefully we can get it to the new dashboard ASAP, because it is proving troublesome running 2 dashboards concurrently next to one another. So that other one is still live. It's just gonna the code needs to be remediated. Turtle Wave is in the chat, yes. And they won't. I haven't swiped Vault Fund, I haven't denied a payout yet, and they won't, yes. Gold sells, no. Gotta wait for a break below here, or we're gonna wait for the buys above there, but no sells as of yet. DXY, okay, there's that hold there. Let's check what the neural net is telling us. The neural net is saying, ooh, placing a buy order, 41,380. Sheesh.
Yeah, that's a big move all of a sudden.
You, the neural, placing a buy order. Could we get smoked here today?
How much has it been right with so far in US study?
I think this is the first day Anu has tested it. But I have to show you, Anu, Chad, sorry man, I just want to show you guys something. Keegan, I'm just going to throw on your screen quick, because I've got so many tabs open. There's a lot of tabs here. Chad, give me 1 second. I'm going to show you this. So Anu's wife Linda was working on something last night. So I don't know specifically. I think me and Anu, I think Anu maybe knows a little bit more. But she ran a model last night, Chad. Just want to show you guys here quickly. So the model basically, okay, let me just show you guys quickly here again. So she ran a model. So the blue line was the actual closing price, and then the orange line was the predicted close price. Alright, so here you can see how close the prediction was to the real market data. So I don't know what is different in this, but there's Linda obviously has got a lot of ideas as well. And like we said, we're still just scraping the surface. So this is quite exciting to see, all of this. So very, very exciting stuff. I am in a trade. What's up? Yeah.
Mine just doesn't work that way. So I want to see what happens on the nose.
It just does nothing.
It does nothing.
It doesn't work. So that's why we need to say this thing doesn't work. It should.
Yeah, and I wanted to. Okay, cool.
That doesn't work on my side. That's why I picked it up.
Okay, sure. That's fine.
Sorry, man, Chad. Let me see that I miss anything here. James, I would like to say I haven't seen any other traders in South Africa doing what you guys are doing. You guys are literally more important than the educational system. Hey, Gav, thanks so much, man. Etienne also runs models. What type of models do you run, Eti? But I run in Eti.
What's 80 doing to those models?
80 is naughty, my bro. It was a model run for this month without giving it the data for the month. Hanu and Linda deserves more than Seattle. No, listen here. When we are down, we are going to go visit Hanu and Linda before the end of the year. What's happening with DXY? Let's check what is happening with DXY. Hey, Chad. DXY ramping it up. My goodness. Look at that. CPI data coming out softer than expected out of Spain. Sheesh, Chad. Maybe this looks like a headline, eh? Let's quickly check. Let me get some headlines on you. Keegs, I think at a later stage, we might need to get new Squawk. If you want to, I can check what the pricing is for us.
Okay.
Any headlines come out, Chad? Any headlines? But yeah, this is definitely, even gold turning around. What is US 30 doing? US 30 is starting to come alive now a little bit. Nasdaq still in the range. What is JSE doing? JSE just dying from that closure. No retest there though. Very interesting.
What do you mean, what the hell is that? Guys, have you never seen a blue stereo stampy?
280 people watching. You guys are blowing. Hey, Red Act, my brother. Haven't seen you in a while. Where's the merch? Hey, man. Merch is coming soon, my dude. I'm in Euro shorts. Alright, Euro shorts. Damn. I hope you're not in Euro shorts from here and up from here. CPI, yeah. Rassi for president, 2Gs for minister of education. Chris, I built an indicator that call out trade entries. So far, the performance has been impressive. I'm still working towards putting the rules together to avoid false signals. Would like to share idea with you. Tessie, 100%. You can share it, my brother. More than happy to look at it. What is this playlist? This playlist is trying to give us anxiety. Definitely one of the try this playlist.
Bro, you know how bad, yeah. Like the day now where like I'm literally ready, eh? I want to take the grabber kick. We just can't get entry.
Something broke though, dude. Something broke with this dollar move. I can't
Indices haven't been affected yet.
I can't think it's the Spanish CPI. Something definitely broke, yeah. See that call there, cautiously bullish. Bullage.
Cautiously.
Did you not see that?
No.
Cautiously, yeah. I told the guys this morning, cautiously bullish. Bullage. Yeah, something came out, Chad. I don't know if you guys can fish around here. I'm actually gonna start looking at New Squawk, what they charge. For the guys that don't know what New Squawk is basically a business with a group of analysts. So instead of paying for an analyst, they are constantly, it's almost like radio. So there's like 8 or 9 analysts and they're constantly checking headlines. So they obviously have a lot of data. And then it's like they'll come online and saying, listen, yeah, this just dropped, and they go quiet again. And this came out and they give reports. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So I used it many years ago when I was trading alone. Also was a little bit of a information overload at some stage.
Yeah, for me, bro, that's a session. I'm not gonna try fight it anymore. Markets are not giving me anything I want.
Yes, they're not cheap though.
Of course they're not, bro.
Oh, okay. So Keeks, for us, it's gonna cost. Sheesh. The only issue is because we're trading multiple asset classes. Okay, that definitely prices went up when I was using it. They weren't mainstream. It was like I think £100 a month. Alright, Ski Kicks. So it is gonna cost. What is the exchange rate now? A pound. $14,000.
A month.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I want to spend that amount for that bit, bro.
14,000. No, I'm just saying. But I do believe we can. I do believe we can work towards that as an additional service.
Oh, we can.
Maybe we must chat to him to do like a little bit of an endorsement deal, maybe.
Ooh.
New Squawk.
Yeah, we can. That actually is an option.
Then tell them like we'll give them a little sticker, a little real estate here on the dashboard.
Yeah.
So Forex and metals. Yeah, Stove. But I'm actually gonna do it now. Wait, give me a second, chat. I'm gonna chat to them and see if we can do a deal with them where they provide it to us and we can do a little segment for them. Question is just how to get in contact with them. contact us. Obviously, they won't have an email.
Just contact us.
Yeah, dude, some of these bigger companies these days, you cannot, it's impossible for a human being to contact them. You cannot. It's just not possible.
They don't want to talk to you, bro. I was thinking about it now, bro. That was your sign to enter another position.
No.
No, I'm saying because I said I'm done.
Oh, shit.
then-
Yeah. Oh, damn. Damn.
Like,
Yeah, I wasn't locked in. Chad, that was it.
I ain't
Keegan's saying
think
it's
about
not,
that, bro.
Keegan's not looking for the sales anymore.
That's still actually so funny, bro.
Let's see if I can, Chad, give me 1 second. I just want to, I want to see if I can get us something here with New Squawk. Hey man, there's no harm in trying. If I can save the community 10,000 rands. But I think they've become a little bit more institutional, but we'll see now, Chad. I'm gonna just prepping a little message here for them. Commands, let's just check the commands. Follow Chris. Why is there a little fruit flying? Chad, give me 1 second. I'm gonna be with you guys now. Okay, Chad, let's see. Took a stab at it. Took a young stabby at it. Okay. DXY, let's quickly check. DXY, beautiful run there. I don't know if somebody could find anything. Currently holding this resistance area up here. Not necessarily still liking the sells, but yeah, no real retest here. So I do think we'll get chance to go break even at some stage during the course of this morning. Nasdaq breaking out, but the difference, what I told you guys with Nasdaq, is the EQ was above price. US 30, the EQ is below price. Okay, so very, very interesting price action between the two. Gold is still in a range, Chad. You haven't missed anything here this morning. Gold has not done anything as of yet. JSE still within that opening range. We didn't really get the retest there that we wanted. Didn't get a full retest there, so still within this opening range. quarter past. Very, very grindy session, yeah. Grindy. Okay, now gold is moving. Let's check here. Now gold is starting to make a move. 44 minutes. No, I found it, Eugene. Shot my brother. What about the Bloomberg desk? Stofie, R500,000 a year. R500,000 a year for a Bloomberg terminal. $25,000 a year. Yeah, not at this stage for us. I want to do that. Says keep it in the blue. Okay. Keegs, I wonder what the Reuters. Do you know what the Reuters terminal cost? Because it's literally it's basically almost exactly the same as the Bloomberg one, but it's I know it's cheaper.
There is a cheaper fee, but also the difference when you can prove that you're part of a educational thing.
Yeah, you get a discount.
You also get a discount as well.
Okay. But they don't actually show what it's cost. Reuters terminal.
Reuters, you have to contact them.
Reuters terminal price. Yeah, nobody tells you how much does it cost. What is the difference between the two? Let's just check if I can find something here, Chad. Bloomberg terminal. It was a tough session, my dude.
Bro, you are hanging in there.
Dude, I just wanna see what happens here because I don't want to leave the guys unattended on this. So if we can in the next couple of minutes break down to this level, go break even, or even just punch up or do something, but yeah, I can't leave the Chad, and then gold still. Yes, Chad, we're working for our money here today. We crowdfund that 280 of us watching a monthly subscription. Copy the news to Discord. Hey, Michael, it's easy to say crowdfunding, but yeah, no, we'll make it work. I believe if it's meant for us to have it, New Squawk will come back and say, Chris, listen here, we're gonna give you everything for free. Yeah, here it is for your community. Hey, Ruben, Bloomberg. Sheesh. Oh, is Reuters just as expensive as Bloomberg? Damn. They rebranded it to Refinitiv Workspace. Ah, okay, Liesel. Chad, you pay for data. That's purely data, guys. That a Bloomberg terminal and a Reuters terminal is purely giving you data quicker than anyone else. So as that data so you're literally just paying for data. That's all. You're paying to log onto a terminal to see data. That's all it is.
Yep. And you're gonna pay for that.
You're paying for that data, Chad.
Hey, there you go. You're in the blues, bro.
In the blues.
In the blues.
It's currently Seattle money. It's just not even okay. Now we're sitting at a coffee and a muffin, but we're sharing the muffin.
Okay.
So we're sharing it, but it's a triple shot grande. Yeah.
All right. We're getting somewhere.
No, it's definitely it's putting in a shift. Yes, slowly but surely, bumping and grinding, Chad. Like I told you. Think of your younger self in the summer, aircon's not working in the club. we're breaking out a sweat there. Just bumping and grinding, baby. Hey, Chad, before me and my wife found Jesus, we were bumping and grinding ugly. No, we needed Jesus, my bro. For real.
And there we go. There's the alert. DXY crossing 100, 900. We told you guys there this morning.
Sheesh.
That was the target. So is USD going to give us that break into Asia highs?
In all honesty, Keegs, the way that the dollar is trading this morning, the grubber has got the best potential to work out today. If you think about it, how
I'm
rangy.
still sitting here. If this thing just starts running and we get that entry at Asia highs, that's game on.
Alrighty, Chad. Here we go, baby. Ah, here we go. Some volume. Damn. Damn, Chad.
Waited a while for this.
Damn.
Some people forgot what volume looks like.
Been waiting 48 hours for excellence to credit. Dude, Pip Tracker, I don't know what those boys are doing. I don't know what they're doing. It's the same with the other big ones as well. It's easy for the funds to go into their account, but then to get it into your trading account, it's a lot of rigmarole you need to go through. Sounds like the good old Hatfield days, Chris, for those who will know. I don't know Hatfield, but we know Beliza, Toby's, Tapas. A lot of bumping and grinding. Let me actually get onto Facebook. Yo, I told my wife the other day, like, feels like a different life. Like, if you look at it, it feels like it was a completely different story. Let me see if I can. Sheesh.
What's that zone you marked out there now? Is that like your breaking area?
No, so that was previously, remember where I entered, you would know,
Yeah.
the lower cracker range.
Okay.
So, but now it's actually irrelevant now. This level is actually irrelevant, but it is also relevant because it's the 200 chat. So let's just go to the 1 minute. This is the 200 there. So we can turn around from here, or we can reject there and just die. Let's see if I can find some of these older. Thinking back, my wife was a wild tiger, Keeks. Don't look at her now, bro. She was wild, dude. She was wild, dude.
It's fine, guys. One of these days, I'm gonna get Chris to actually come out with us. When it's weekend, guys, then Chris is at dad. He just goes, he'll be sitting in the aisle. He's like, Chris, and he's just like walks away, pretends he doesn't know you. So we're gonna catch him on one of the weekends.
Chad, check this. I don't know, like I told you guys I was a cell leader and stuff many years ago. And for some reason, everyone wanted to get baptized in the winter. They waited for peak winter. And it's like, bro, I want to get baptized. And I'm like, dude, I still remember this image is too large. Let me snip it. Chad, okay. There's 3 baptisms I'll never forget that I did. This one, yeah, I'll never forget it. It was in the middle of winter. This one, yeah, I was like, I just wanted to baptize the brother and actually send him to Jesus, but I was like, I have to baptize him. He was a new man after that. Then my best mate got saved on the Sunday, also during winter. And after church, he's like, bro, I want to get baptized tomorrow. I'm like, dude, no, I've got to work. I need to leave like 6:15. He's like, let's do it at 5. I'm like, dude, it's dark. Where am I going to baptize you? No, we'll go to the ocean. I'm like, bro, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay. So there's 2 random dudes, 5 o'clock in the morning, at not Swartkop's, Swartkop's mouth, for the guys that know Blue Water Bay. Baptized him, went back home, and then the other one was Ruan, the guy that went to school with me as well. One dude, I'm talking cold. Keeks like cold, like peak winter.
Yeah.
And after the home sellers finished, he's like, bro, I want to get baptized now. And we had like a pool outside.
Oh.
And it's like, I'm like, dude, no, man. And I'm like, dude, we can't baptize you now. We'll die. He's like, no, we have to. So I've been doing baptisms and cold baths before. What's the guy now? Andrew Huberman. But we do it the double dip. Ice baths and baptism. Hey, Chad, ice baths and baptisms, my bro. Sheesh. Chat, I'm gonna check the chat now. I just wanna check if I can get some photos. Yeah, sure. That's the thing about Facebook. Keeps many a memory.
Man's going into the archives, yeah.
Dude, I'm going into the vault here. Deep into the vault. Going deep into the vault, yeah. I think my wife, I don't know, bro. I don't really go on Facebook, so my Facebook's a little bit chalked. I don't even know what I'm looking at, yeah. I don't know what's going on in the
So
chat.
Chris is just going through things there, guys.
I don't actually know. Facebook was so simple many years ago. It's become like a thing now, my dude. Facebook has become. Alright, chat, let's check. Okay, still happy with US30. There's a level here that I'm looking at. This little neckline here. So let's see what we do there. 5 minutes, let's check. Yeah, so let's check. We need to reject this level for us to be good. DXY, okay, starting slowly but surely coming back. Nasdaq, daily pivot, gold, okay, still bumping and grinding. Mobile uploads, why is it taking me here? Just bro, my A game was very strong when I was young.
Your A game.
I had a lot of it, dude. Let me see if I can copy this image. Check all of that air, Keegs, and it's thick, my bro. It's lash. It's thick and lash, and it's
And then you started trading.
yo. How old were we? 2009, first year.
Just pulling out the archives.
Mobile uploads. What is happening here, chat? Do you still use Facebook, my bro? Like, do you go on there and you like?
No, I don't like use it like go on and post and all those things and.
Yo, what is going on here? Your photos, okay. Photos of you. Dude, but for me still, you see in the office group that one chick that was selling like a top for 50 Rand, like one of her shirts.
Oh, on the offer.
Bro, but why risk your life for 50 Rand?
That was marketing, bro.
Yo.
I'm telling you now, that was full on just marketing.
Chad, yeah, okay. This, I think this was the closest that I've come to death. I feel like, I think one day when I pass away, the feeling, yeah, that day, Chad, is after 12 hours and 45 minutes just grinding, Chad, dead. My soul could have left my body at any stage. If I just said shut down, Chad, I would have been gone. That was yo.
Man was fighting there.
Yeah, Keegs, I don't know if you haven't done an Ironman event, Chad. I don't think you can actually mentally prepare yourself for it. It is it is ugly, my dude.
Yeah, I can respect it, but definitely don't think that's something I'm ever gonna do.
Ironman.
Yeah.
I think you'll do very well with it, though. I think you will do very well because it's. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If you can run, the Ironman is not difficult. If you're a big guy like me, the run is what absolutely destroys you. Yeah, it is just. No, that run is catastrophic, my dude. All right, Ski Chad. Kiggs, what do you think about the position though? I know you're not in, but what advice would you give me? And don't tell me to close it because all 3 trades that you've closed the last 4 times have all just ran. So I'm actually hoping you say, bro, I'll close it here, call it.
I'd say it's still good. So I trade on the 15. 15 DX wise, broken above that key level, 100, 900. It's holding.
Wait, let me just put on your screen for you to show us.
So we can see, yeah, guys, you've got this break back above, holding, yeah, looking very good now. Everything's lacquer there. But now in US City, the big thing is obviously that we failed to get above. I don't like the fact that there's not anything, like a reason for us to take this trade. That is my next level of resistance. But again, on the 15, no bottom wick. I'm not going to say with USD it needs to have a bottom wick, but we do always see a lot of the time like there wasn't one, but it did come back at a point, obviously. So this thing can either, it's going to do 2 things right now for me personally. It's either going to break back above this little resistance it's been holding, and it's going to get that pump to this level over here. or it is just consolidating now and it's going to get that big dump to the downside, which once you hit Asia highs, like I said, I think then you're pretty much golden for the rest of the trade. When we look at Nasdaq as well, still going a bit bullish, but obviously we know there's a different type of reason and driving factor with Nasdaq at the moment. So we definitely could be seeing that retracement, yeah. And as I said with the guys, I'm still going to really be taking that 4-hour difference, because the first thing for me, guys, is if we look at this 4-hour, you've got, let's say 20 minutes left when this candle is going to close. And as I said, I'm taking my bearish outlook, every candle getting lower, lower, lower. If we close over here, once again, the 4-hour has closed lower down. So definitely is looking quite good on my side for that sell and that pullback. Obviously, if we do talk about from that big retracement move, and let's just go all the way down, I can't even get there. We are taking it quite far back. You're at the 78 now. This obviously was a lot of wick rejection. But if you are looking right there, you're still in a very big retracement area. So if this thing starts to pull back, as I say, I think you're pretty much golden, but it's at that tipping point right now.
Yeah, Chad, while Keegan was showing you guys all of that, I just went back and I just wanted to see, for instance, like yesterday, it was ranging up until about 20 minutes past 1 o'clock. Then we had the dip to go and challenge Asia lows. Then similar, Tuesday, immediately, 10 o'clock, we started dying down, massive move to the downside. And then Monday, around about 10, we had a nice pullback, and then we held Asia highs. So, Chad, it's and even looking at gold as is in this no trade range. That's why I said I don't want to trade this range. It's ranging. It's two key levels that we need to get through. JSE, just looking at the JSE here real quick. Beautiful fake out here above the opening range. Didn't get that retest. That is completely fine. Now all the way back down to the opening range low. US 30. Let's quickly have a look at it before we jump off here. US 30. I told you guys the 200 on the 1 minute. That was the idea. Was to go break even there, but also things have shifted quite a bit with all of this happening here, so that's why I left it. Yes, dude, US 30, it's a toughie, gigs. It's a toughie because
Well, saying for me, it's at that tipping point. Anything can really happen with it right now.
What time is that? 21 minutes. 21 minutes.
Yeah. It's starting to drive a bit now.
Yes, dude. I'm honestly, I'm a little bit. Chad. Yes, I honestly don't think we're gonna still be here after almost 3 hours. 2 hours, 10 minutes. No, listen, yeah.
It's a mission to get Chris away from the.
No, I just wanna. I wanna make a decision here myself. The last 3 grabber kicks, we've closed out or done something. Usually, straight after that, it just died. It is a grabber kick, so the idea is not to micromanage the trade. It's the EQ strat. So personally, kicks, I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah.
Chad, here's the thing. It's not on our prop firm accounts. The EQ trades. For me personally, it's the grabber kick account. It's the smaller account where you deposit 1 or 2K, and that's your risk. That's your 1 or 2K risk, the 60 points, and you're going for a 1 to 2. That's the idea with it. This is a little bit less than a 1 to 2, but that's the low hanging fruit for me. Can go all the way down here, or even to the EQ. even here. So it just depends. So I'm gonna leave it, Chad. It's the risk is relatively small for me. I'm only risking 1,000 Rand on this trade, and if it works, if it plays, it plays. If it doesn't play, it doesn't play, because we've seen it now the last 3 times. And this could be the one that knocks our teeth out, but then we need to get used to leaving it. And I think me and Keeks chatted beforehand, that is the success that he got with the grabber. He would enter, set and forget it, and later in the session he'll check 1-to-1, go break, even if I'm not mistaken, Keeks, 1-to-1. Yeah, 1-to-1, and yeah, so Chad, I'm just going to leave it. We'll see a little bit later where we are with it later in the session. I'm not going to add anything to it. I will alert you guys in the Discord, but highly unlikely for me to add anything to this position. If any, if we trade here somewhere a little bit later, just still grinding straight up, I'll take one more stab at it up here. But other than that, it's either break even, stop, or take profit. So that's me. Keep full screen here. Chat to the boys. I can see this session wore on us a little bit with the rangy price action here.
Yeah. Guys, it's like I said, this week, no fundamentals. You guys know how I feel about it. When there's not a reason to be trading, to have that drive behind price, this is what you get. This week's been tough, mentally been tough, because yeah, you don't even want to be here because of how slow the markets are. So yeah, it has been a tough one in that sense, but we push and we continue. So we're gonna see what we can do in New York session.
Yeah, Chad, it has been a very, very slow week, and I think it has been tolling on us. For instance, gold, Chad, we can't even make it up there. There's honestly nothing to trade on gold. The grabber kick is a little bit of a I would say a little side piece to not just keep us busy, but it's a trade that can work. But unfortunately, this morning it's been very slow, so I couldn't manage it with you guys on stream. Would have loved to manage it through, but that could only be, the move can only happen maybe at 2 o'clock. So I already told you guys exactly what I'm doing: 1-to-1 break even, or a stop, or a take profit. So it's either one of the two. So let's see where we are a little bit later. But getting to the business end of the week, I think things are going to start ramping up. In video earnings out of the way, we've got some big chunky data coming out now in 16 minutes, 2 o'clock CPI out of Germany, and then jobless claims coming on a little bit later, and then 2:30, big one just before we start the stream. GDP expected at 2.8, so expecting the economy to remain flat. So don't expect too much of that, but if it comes out a little bit lower, could be a little bit of a shock to the system for the US economy. Things slowing down, their labor market slowing down, inflation cooling. If GDP takes a knock, Fed could be behind the curve, and they're going to need to start getting ahead of the curve one of these days. But Chad, as always, really appreciate all of you guys joining. Thank you for all the wise words, everyone joining in the chat. You guys have been amazing. And all of the donors as well, each and every single one of you, really appreciate it. And Keeks as well, grinding with me. We'll see you guys at 3 p.m. Peace and love, baby. Cheers.
In the air like a blazing flare, just stay kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting